अहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम बिस्मिल्लाह अव्वलहु व आखिरह फलौला कान मिनल कुरून मिन क़ब्लिकुम उलू बक़ियतिन यनहौना अनिल फ़साद फ़िल अर्द इल्ला क़लीलन मिम्मन अंजयना मिनहुम वत्तबअल्लज़ीना ज़लमू मा उत्रिफू फ़ीहि व कानू मुजरिमीन। If only there were among the generations before you men possessing a remnant of wisdom, prohibiting their people from corruption in the earth, except only a few among them whom we delivered. These nations, when they were destroyed, what was the main quality? Very few people remained on the right path, and they were also not forbidding from something wrong. So then the nation becomes liable to the final extermination, the final punishment. But those people who go on forbidding a few, they are saved. Anjayna minhum wattaba allazina zalamu ma utrifu wa kanu mujrimin. And these evildoers, they always followed their luxuries. Utrifu fi, what we had given them, the luxuries of this life. They were after them all the time. Wa kanu mujrimin, and they were definitely guilty. Wa ma kana rabbuka liyuhlikal qura bi zulmin wa ahluha muslihun. And your Lord is not such that He would have destroyed these towns, these big cities and civilizations, and the people thereof, even if the people thereof were muslihun, righteous, reformers. وَلَوْ شَاءَ رَبُّكَ لَجَعَلَ النَّاسَ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً. And if your Lord had decreed so, He could have made all mankind one community, all Muslims, the best Muslims. وَلَا يَزَالُونَ مُخْتَلِفِينَ. But they will continue to have differences and disagreements. Now this is very important, Every person feels, why this, disagreement? Why these differences? Why we are, so much divided among ourselves? Why these sects? Why these schisms, etc., etc.? So every good-natured person abhors these things, doesn't like these things. But now one thing is very important. The philosophy is that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given people a freedom of choice, because He has created this world for you, and the life here is actually a period of testing. Number one. خَلَقَ الْمَوْتَ وَالْحَيَاةَ لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. Number two, testing necessitates freedom of choice. There could be no testing if there is no freedom of choice. And freedom of choice, the inevitable result is difference of opinion. So don't, be so much grieved over that. Very important words are coming. وَلَوْ شَاءَ رَبُّكَ لَجَعَلَ النَّاسَ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً وَلَا يَزَالُونَ مُخْتَلِفِينَ إِلَّا مَنْ رَحِمَ رَبُّكَ وَلِذَلِكَ خَلَقَهُمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created them on this pattern. This is the basic theme of the philosophy of this creation. This creation is for testing. Testing necessitates freedom of choice. And the inevitable result, you might not like it, but the inevitable result of freedom of choice is differences. So this will continue. There should be some limits. You should try to limit your differences. Or, as we say, we should agree to disagree. And we should accommodate the difference of opinion. These things have to be kept within certain limits. Not that we, become enemies to each other. We are quarreling with each other. Man digaram tu digri. I am something else, you are something else. Not to that time. Accommodate the difference of opinion. Illa man rahima rabbuk, except whom your Lord, shows mercy. وَتَمَّتْ كَلِمَةُ رَبِّكَ لَأَمْلَأَنَّ جَهَنَّمَ مِنَ الْجِنَّةِ وَالنَّاسِ أَجْمَعِينَ. And the word of your Lord is going to be fulfilled. That I will fill Jahannam with the jinns and the mankind, all of them. So if there is no difference of opinion, if people or jinns don't go astray, so who will fill the Jahannam then? So actually this is the end result. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the very beginning, لَأَمْلَأَنَّ جَهَنَّمَ مِنْكَ وَمِمَّنْ تَبَعَكَ. We find these words in Surah Bani Israel. Now the final concluding remarks, as we may call, concluding ayat of this surah. وَكُلًّا نَقُصُّ عَلَيْكَ مِنْ أَنْبَاءِ الرُّسُلِ. Now this is the term which I have been using, This is the place from which this term has been derived. كُلًّا نَقُصُّ عَلَيْكَ مِنْ أَنْبَاءِ الرُّسُلِ. All these big news of the messengers of Allah which we are relating to you, مَا نُثَبِّتُ بِهِ فُؤَادَكَ, with which we are strengthening your heart and of hearts of those who are with you, so that they should come to know. All messengers were persecuted. All messengers were mocked upon. All messengers had to go, messengers of Allah had to undergo, hardships. But in the end, all of the messengers were saved and delivered. They were successful. So these things, are coming to you in these stories, or these tales of the history. وَجَاءَكَ فِي هَذِهِ الْحَقُّ وَمَوْعِظَةٌ وَذِكْرَى لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ. هَذِهِ means these tales, these qasas, in these stories. وَجَاءَكَ فِي هَذِهِ الْحَقُّ. In these, to you have come the truth, the total truth. وَمَوْعِظَةٌ, the sermon. وَذِكْرَى, and the reminding for all those who believe. وَقُلْ لِلَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ اعْمَلُوا عَلَى مَكَانَتِكُمْ إِنَّا عَامِلُونَ. And so say to those who are not believing, who are rejecting you, اعْمَلُوا عَلَى مَكَانَتِكُمْ. You do whatever you can do. You strive your utmost. إِنَّا عَامِلُونَ. We are also doing it, and we shall strive our utmost. But the point to be noted here is, inni has now changed into inna. We have been reading, inni amil, i'malu ala makanatikum, inni amil. You go on doing whatever you want to do at your own place, to your utmost, both meanings of this makanatikum. Inni amil, I am also doing it. But here it is from inni to inna. What does it mean? From an individual, now a community, a party, a group has emerged. This is actually the process of da'wah. One individual starts, I am going to do this. This is my path. قُلْ هَذِهِ سَبِيلِي أَدْعُو إِلَى اللَّهِ عَلَى بَصِيرَةٍ أَنَا وَمَنِ اتَّبَعَنِي. Now, in due course of time, if he is not dejected, maybe for some time nobody listens to him. People are mocking at him. People, are cutting jokes at him, so on. It might go on for some time. But he has to be perseverance. He has to show perseverance. Be steadfast, be firm, continue with it. Then, surely, maybe slowly, but gradually people will come, gather around him. And this inni will turn into inna. As Allama Iqbal has said very beautifully, Gaye din ke tanha tha main anjuman mein, yahan ab mere razdan aur bhi hai. This is the course, of a da'wah. وَإِنَّا عَامِلُونَ وَانْتَظِرُوا إِنَّا مُنْتَظِرُونَ. And go, wait, you also, and we are also waiting. وَلِلَّهِ غَيْبُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. And to Allah belongs all the unseen of the heaven and the earth. There is much unseen in the earth also. We don't know the whole of the earth. And what is inside the earth? We have some knowledge of until some depth. But what is further down, we don't know. So actually, there is a lot of unseen in this world also. وَلِلَّهِ غَيْبُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَإِلَيْهِ يُرْجَعُ الْأَمْرُ كُلُّهُ. And to him will be returned all the matters for final decision. فَعْبُدْهُ. So, worship him, love him, serve him, be a bondsman to him. وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَيْهِ. And have trust in him, have faith in him, have confidence in him. وَمَا رَبُّكَ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. And your Lord is not unaware of what they are doing. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم.